It's time to work, mother. The play of the day of OTAs today was Justin Fields connecting yet again on another deep ball with DJ Moore down the left sideline. This time threading the needle between Jalen Johnson and Elijah Hicks. It was easily the best play of the day. Jaquan Brisker had a big interception in 11-on-11 drills as well. That would have most likely went for a pick six. Jaquan Brisker continues looking like he's ready to take a major step forward this season. It was a back and forth day between the offense and defense, but the offense was successful in the 2-minute drill, something that has been a priority for Luke Getsy and Matt Eberflus this offseason. Coach Eberflus and some of the players actually spoke with the media today as well. DeMarcus Walker is transcending into a leadership role early on this defensive line, helping set the pace with intense practice sessions and yelling out, "It's time to work," when practice starts. He brings a ton of energy and hustle to this defensive line, and he helps upgrade the unit overall. I expect some good things from DeMarcus. He said it best himself. This is not last year's team. They have a new offense, a new defense, a new identity, a new mentality that they are competing and ready to win some football games in 2023. The team wrapped up its 12th OTA practice of the offseason with one more coming tomorrow. There will be another short practice and then a 40-day break until training camp, where each player should be working on their own, focusing on getting in shape and ready for training camp. Justin Fields will be working out with Michael Vick and some of his teammates. Teven Jenkins has his own routine planned. Our defensive ends have some plans as well to work with some legends. A lot of big things coming up over the next 40 days for guys to do on their own. We also have a Velus Jones Jr. update, as Coach Eberflus said he's been working as the team's top punt returner this offseason, and that he has spent a ton of time honing his skills and improving his game in that area. Remember, he had 0 muffed kicks in college, so last year could have been rookie jitters, and if he can build some confidence, he has Pro Bowl potential as a return man. Teven Jenkins also spoke to the media today. I will link his interview in the description below because it's a must watch in my opinion. I love Teven Jenkins. Hearing Tev talk makes me want to run through a brick wall and hypes me up. Herb Howard asked him a great question. Following up a question from last offseason, Herb asked Tev last year if he felt like a guard or a tackle after switching, and Tev said he still felt like a tackle. When asked again today, Tev seemed confident and happy being a guard, and he actually labeled himself as a guard now. He admitted he was a bit stubborn at first and holding on to the past, but now he seems happy and ready to go at left guard. I still think Tev is capable of playing tackle, especially if there was an emergency situation. He said so himself today, but I think he's going to be a stud at left guard. He said the Bears let him know right away after they signed Nate Davis that he would be playing left guard. Tev looks like he's in incredible shape, and he spoke about doing more core training and focusing on Pilates and strengthening the smaller muscles in his neck to prevent injuries. He also talked about bonding with Justin Fields and the other offensive linemen and how excited they are to win some games in 2023. Tev added that Justin Fields is leading the team like a 10-year vet. We are nearing the end of OTAs. Tomorrow is the final day. I'll have a final report breaking down camp overall and something else in the works as well. Also, look out for the Roschon Johnson All-22 this weekend. Thanks to everyone who watches. Please remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.
To feel like this group is kind of set where the same guys are getting the 1 reps every practice that you guys are out here, what does that do going into training camp knowing that you've kind of built that continuity earlier than most times we've seen it?
Well, it's definitely like a thing that you know who you're playing next to, and you could build up that chemistry. Like I've been hanging out with Cody and Lucas, Braxton, Nate, Darnell. You know, we hang out all the time. Like we go on. This past week, we all went out to a restaurant. We hang out, and we was there for a couple hours hanging out, just talking about stuff. So just knowing that going into camp, that I know who I'm going to play next to is pretty good.
You've been playing with Justin for a while.
Mm.
There's all kinds of talk about how he's progressing as he goes on in his career. What have you seen since the end of last season now, where Justin's really impressed you with?
I'll say his maturity. He carries himself, I would say, probably like a 10-year vet right now. And just seeing how he commands that huddle and what he wants to see out of all of us, it's like a wake-up call for me, like, to see that I need to start pushing myself to get on his level, because he's demanding that sort of effort out of all of us.
I just know that right now that we're out there competing. You know what I'm saying? You know, if y'all hear somebody yelling, "It's time to work," that's me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, every day when I step on those lines, I make sure the team hear that. You know.
What's the difference between the right side and the left side?
Footwork mostly. Just using your hands and where they aim and where they hit. Big thing for me right now is my pass pro thing. And I'm trying to get better at it, and this big break and this coming up right here is like that's exactly what I'm gonna be working on the whole time.
Teven, go ahead.
Teven, I remember asking you last year, maybe around week 6 or 7, if you had kind of settled into the idea of being a guard, or if you still felt like a tackle. And you honestly was like, no, I still feel like a tackle. I'm just doing what I'm asked to do. Do you feel more like a guard this year, or you still feel tackle?
I still feel like a guard now. Like maybe now I could do like the emergency tackle if it ever comes down to it. But right now, I'd say I label myself as guard as it is right now, because I've been moving these past 2 years as right guard, left guard. So
With
that's what I label myself as.
tackle to, then figuring out right guard, how does it feel just being at one position where you're getting all the reps at left guard with the ones?
It lets me actually get good at my craft, and it feels good because I can actually work on one thing instead of trying to flip-flop sides, and make sure I got equal work on both sides instead of having like 60 snaps on my left, 40 snaps on my right, and trying to do the imbalances.
What was the turning point for you in terms of being convinced that my path forward here now is as a guard, and I need to just get fully involved with
My job title.
that? Okay.
Yeah,
Last year too, though. But
I mean, this stuff like it's like in your heart. You want to fight for. That's what I used to be. That's like you live in the past, but like I need to look forward. And right now, it's going to be a guard.
Yeah, we icy. We going for that ring. We about to go golf. Let's go to the swing. So, yeah.